And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 2 of the 2019 YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have the runner-up of the 2018 YugiTuber Grand Championship, Farfa, going up against Nyhmnim. And with us for this commentary, we have the former 2018 champion, Mr. Dzif.
Man, you're just gonna roast me like that? No,
I'm sorry.
It's perfectly fine. No, it's man, this is like the matchup that I want to see. This is Yugi versus Joey. Like, these guys have been going at it. They were so excited to play. I had to get on the commentary.
I know, they were like in our like chat, like just saying as soon as like they finished their respective matches, they just wanted to play each other like the next day. So
yeah. Oh my God, he's playing Border Stun.
Okay, so we have Nadir on the most skilled deck of the format here.
Oh, is he literally just playing True Dracos? He
is. It looks like he's
what a
playing
madman.
Draco. Yeah, so Border True Draco specifically, though.
And these guys, they both played, well, Nadir played, or Farfa played a pure Sky Striker list last round, and Nyhmnim played a Sky Striker Trickstar deck list last round. But we don't know what deck Gage is playing at this point, but he has been testing a lot of Danger Thunder Dragon, and if he's playing that for this tournament, for this round, it's going to be rough against that border. It might even just be a free scoop right there.
I was going to say, I do not think they actually have a viable way to out that, but Allure of Darkness from Gage, that would lend itself to, Nyhmnim playing Danger Thunder. There goes the Sky Blaster.
Oh boy, yeah,
okay.
If that's the Flam Sky Blaster, we're probably seeing Danger Thunder, which could mean a scoop.
I like the chat. I knew you'd play Thunder Dragon, you scum.
Oh yeah, it's Thunder.
Yeah,
I mean,
the reason
does he even have an out that he can banish with Gold Sark?
I don't think so, because it would be all monster effects, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've played Border against True Draco, like, side decking and Altergeist, and their out is, like, Pregatops, which doesn't exist in Game 1, so...
Right. I mean, unless Nyhmnim is
I guess you can summon, like, a Chaos Monster. Like, Duo works as well, Chaos Levianeer.
That's true. I mean, Nyhmnim would have to survive 2 turns, which I guess isn't, like, impossible, because this is Border Stun, so, like, it can't, like, output a ton of damage. 3 Allures! Oh my God.
He does have 4,400 damage on the board right now, though, so
right,
that's...
So there's Brotor. Dark Neostorm is now legal, for everyone wondering, so that is good to know. And he's just going to set one and pass, and honestly, if you're playing Thunder Dragon, I think that's pretty much all you can do.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's, like, he doesn't have enough monsters in grave to summon a Duo or summon a Chaos Levianeer, so it's kind of a rough spot for him.
Right, and at this point, all Farfa has to do is just have, like, a way to just diagram out another True Draco monster, and then he's just going to attack, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Nyhmnim has an out. I mean, until he gets to that, Levianeer, I think that's the only thing he has to... Oh, Card Demise seems pretty good, though. Okay.
Nice. Oh, man.
That's just like... Oh, that's throwing salt in the wound there.
Yeah, Gage is like, really? Yeah, it's funny, this tournament, because every other round you have some people that don't mention, okay, let's only play non-meta decks or whatever, and sometimes this can happen where very clearly Farfa thought that Nyhmnim was going to play Thunder Dragon, so he plays the direct counter to it. Now, Nyhmnim could have tried to counter his counter by playing something else, but if this is what he's been testing, I mean, it's kind of what he's stuck with. And there's another Ignis Heat, holy crap.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of like about this tournament so much, though, is that there is so much of that strategic component behind it of, like, thinking what those players are known for and then possibly picking a counter pick to that. It's just like this meta-on-meta thinking.
Yeah.
So 2 Ignis and a Border, Nyhmnim staring down defeat as it would appear.
I'm pretty sure that Farfa can just win right here, right? If he Draconic Diagrams for any normal summonable monster.
Yeah, so he'd have to get Maiden or Dynamite, and then he can just attack for game. He's going to Duality, though. He's going to grab another Diagram. I think this is just like... I mean, or he can just Diagram pop one of his True Draco traps and just pop the monster, too. So,
yeah.
I mean... It is Crackdown. Okay, that's something that, that's knowledge that Nyhmnim would actually be happy to know about. Crackdown's such a cool card in Draco.
Let's see here.
So he's going to pop Apocalypse, that will trigger it, popping the monster, and that's just going to be game. And yeah, Nyhmnim's going to go ahead and scoop it up. Now, Nyhmnim does get to go first here, so...
Yeah. Yeah, he does. To be fair, though, a combination of drawing some trap cards and some draw power could actually break the entire Danger Thunderboard.
It's true.
The True Draco trap cards are really, really solid against Zombie Stein, Heart Red Dragon, Arching Abyss. just because they activate in the graveyard.
Not to mention, too, if if Farfa is playing Strike, for instance, he could have a combination of a Floodgate like Rivalry. There can be only one plus Strike, and that can out like the entire board. So
Yeah, no, trap cards have always been good against these big monster decks because the boards usually are good against monster effects and spells, not so much traps. But...
Nyhmnim activating his 4th Allure in 2 games here.
You're banishing a Collapse Serpent, not the thing you want. Okay,
yeah, but he has the White Dragon for the Roar Engrave, so that will trigger it, getting out the Dark.
So he does have pretty much full combo here, assuming he has any other good cards in his hand. But this by itself is going to be, the Colossus and at least one game. Oh, he's playing the Beat Cop combo. Nice. Yeah,
okay.
This is the new spice.
That's what I've heard as well.
Yeah, so you make both of the guard dragons with the baby chaos dragons, then you make a triple burst dragon, and you just kind of go off from there.
Yeah. The resource judge joining.
How did the resource judge even get there?
They're a resource judge. They can enter wherever they want.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's funny. So Collapse Serpent coming down. He's going to get the Pisty off of that.
Yep.
I just love how just... the creativity behind the many different ways people are able to access the Guard Dragon engine. I think that's just been one of the coolest things.
Yeah, and the Brotar introduction is really cool as well. That card came out, people kind of didn't talk about it, but very quickly it was a staple as a one of.
And he had the Diabolos in hand, so now that's in the graveyard, so he's going to be able to resurrect that at some point too.
Yep, and so here's the triple burst most likely. Yep,
and that's going to enable the entire engine. He's going to re-summon the Brotor. And now he's going to go into Agripane, presumably, here? Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, if you haven't seen the triple burst combo there, all it requires you to do and why it's so powerful is because all you need is either one of the baby chaos dragons and then to be able to make a Link 2 monster. You don't have to make the Skull Dread or anything. I mean, you see here he's only just now making the Skull Dread. It's really solid, and actually I was watching the Jesse Cotton profile from last weekend, and he bumped up both of the baby chaos dragons to 3 copies each just because of that specific combo.
And Nyhmnim just going full steam ahead here. He's got Diabolos, Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend Abyss. He's got Colossus now, Saryuja. I mean, this is exactly what he wants to see here. But I mean, we'll have to see if Farfa has any way to deal with this when his turn does come around here.
The Colossus is definitely a pretty big problem for True Draco to deal with, not necessarily because of the searching, I mean that hurts, but because it's a big monster that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Yeah,
so I mean anything like popping with Apocalypse or like Diagram popping Apocalypse, anything like that is completely it's immune to that. So it's gonna be rough, but we'll see.
Looks like Nim's screwing up the combo, or
I guess it's good that we have a resource.
Oh, he hasn't discarded a Thunder. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he has to.
Yeah, because looking at his grave, he had the Dark.
Yeah, he sent Dark, banished Dark, or he sent Roar, banished Roar to summon Dark, use the Dark for Colossus, but he can't use the Dark for Colossus because he hasn't.
He hasn't discarded. Yeah. So I mean, but it seems like they fixed it. It's fine. Again, I guess it's good that resource judge came in here then. Maybe we need these in all of our matches.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter in the long run because he can just add the Hawk there and then.
Right. Well, exactly, because you just got to the exact same board, so it didn't matter. And here comes the Levianeer. It's going to go ahead and rip a
darks,
card, I believe. Yep. Yes, that was 3 darks. So that's going to rip 1 card, and then Diabolos can also potentially rip a 2nd card. And Farfa thinking that Nyhmnim was sniping one specific card out of his hand. He's still going off. He's got Tsuchinoko now.
Yeah, likely tribute that for the Diabolos.
Sure. And that's going to go ahead and get rid of a 2nd card out of his hand. I couldn't tell if that went to the top or bottom. Looks like... Put it to the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Farfa did not want whatever card that was. Here's the Hope Harbinger.
Instead of Zombie Sign, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, because, well, I mean, I guess they do play a pretty big slew of spells in True Draco, so, I mean...
Sphere Mode would be actually hilarious right here.
That would be. Okay, so Apocalypse Tribute for Ignis.
Okay. And that's kind of what I was talking about, where the trap cards are... Oh, okay. Clearly doesn't have enough. Could have had... I mean, that deck has so many spells, so many searchers that the Colossus can really hurt.
Yeah. But I know what you're saying, though, exactly. Like, that's what's so cool about True Draco is that all those effects activate in the grave, so it can actually play around a lot, and it makes the deck very good for breaking boards going second. But Farfa on the offense here, summoning another border. Oh, man, this might just spell demise for Nyhmnim. This might be it.
Oh, man, is that a pun if he activates demise? Because he
had demise! No! I swear I did not watch this prior.
Oh, man.
Oh,
jeez.
man. And he gets
now he should have some more outs to it. I mean, just the Dino Wrestler, but that's still something.
I was going to say, like, what else? I guess they technically... Do they still side Kaijus in that deck?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, maybe. I guess we don't know.
Radiant,
inside deck.
But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and get Ignis with Diagram's effect. He's going to tribute it off, and then just set his remaining 2 cards. Man, this is just...
good.
I mean,
if he's tributing a Monarch's Erupt, that would almost guarantee he has another Floodgate set. I mean, probably. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
and double normal summon.
Yeah. The resource judge coming in clutch there, because I was about to say, because you said Monarch's Erupt, he didn't.
Well, now he has to discard. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, he does, because that would mean Ignis is still in his hand. But at the same time, honestly, border could just be enough.
Yeah. Well, wait a second. Farfa had access to one of the spell cards, right? He has Disciples in his grave. I wonder if he just didn't activate it or something.
Yeah, I know he popped it with a diagram.
Oh, he popped it with the diagram. So all he would have had to do was
pop a different card, activate Disciples, tribute it off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's Dark Bribe on the Gold Sark.
Dang, why nobody plays Dark Bribe? No, Dark Bribe's actually pretty cool in True Dracos. It was also played in Frogs for a little bit. It's a really good counter to not only cards like Evenly Match and Red Reboot, but also anything that like Gold Sark that you can just hit randomly.
Yeah, or any potential way to out the border that would not be in a monster effect. So yeah, I actually kind of like that. So okay, here comes the tribute for. Oh no, that's Diagram popping actually. So that's going to add Ignis, pop the Jackalope, and now here's Heritage. Okay, so now he's going to be able to do multiple tributes. So there's Ignis.
This puts Nyhmnim on a very tight clock, just 2 turns here.
Yep, it's going to put him down to what is that? 3,300?
36.
Oh, 36. Oh, no, because 300 from Diagram.
Oh,
so it should be 33.
Boy.
There we go. Yeah, Farfa correcting.
Dang.
Oh, Battle Phase. Does he have the Evenly?
Second Dark Bribe, maybe?
Uh-oh. Okay, there's Evenly. Oh, he's got the Judgments!
Oh, it's a Judgment. Oh, man. I was about to say, if there's no Dark Bribe or Judgment face down, that Dark Bribe on Gold Sark is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's actually the card that he drew for turn, though, right? That Judgment, because that was where I don't think that was set.
Wasn't
Maybe it was.
Oh,
I swear he played the Heritage in the middle.
Oh, he did play Heritage in the middle. You're right. So that was a card drawn. So okay, so he lucked out on that one. So
hilariously though, I don't know if even if he would have used the Evenly Match last turn, just the border might have actually been enough to just win.
Yeah, it's possible that it could have. So that's going to go ahead and do it. Farfa is going to move on to the semifinals, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next match.